What's up, guys? It's Generalkidd here again, and today I'll be revisiting the Allspark Cube Easter egg. Actually, to be honest, I never liked calling it the Allspark Cube. It's actually much closer to the Da Vinci Cube Easter egg on Halo 3, or not Da Vinci. Well, actually, yeah, you could say Da Vinci Cube Easter egg, but you know, it looks different than the Da Vinci Code objects on Halo 3, uh, but it's basically the same thing. It's just the Halo Reach engine has a different way of displaying untextured objects, so it looks different. People call it the Allspark Cube Easter egg because it looks like the Allspark Cube from the Transformers movie, in case you haven't seen that. But you know, I mean, this is what people called it back then, so I will keep calling it that as well, since this is a revisit, not a renaming. But yeah, so what you want to do is, on the mission New Alexandria, when you get to the very last part of the mission, you're going to want to do the Easter egg where you can get a Pelican, or a Phantom if you want. You can do it with either vehicle, but we're going to save a little time here because it's easier with the Falcon rather than the Banshee, because getting a Banshee is kind of tricky and we didn't want to bother with that. So as you see, just get to this building and hit that switch down there. It's easier with two people. You could do this with one person, but it's just easier this way. So once you hit the switch, just simply fly your Falcon this way towards that building. Now, I didn't really make this part too detailed because I already made a separate video of revisiting this same Easter egg. Actually, I have two videos on my channel now about this Easter egg, so if you want to see the more detailed tutorial, do check out those videos. But in the meantime, this should suffice. So just fly your Falcon through this little gap here, and it will transform into a Pelican. Or if you had a Banshee, it will transform into a Phantom. So once you have your Pelican slash Phantom, just look in the sky for where the Covenant ships are. So like right there, and just simply fly in this direction and fly upwards towards the Covenant ships. The Pelican will actually let you fly right through the barriers, which is why you need the Pelican or the Phantom. Otherwise, it would be impossible with the Falcon. Anyways, controlling the Pelican's a little odd. You can't exactly. It's like it flies up at like a weird angle, so you can't fly up as quickly as you can as like a Falcon. But you know, just fly up. Now, so going back to what I call the Da Vinci objects in Halo 3. In Halo 3, these Da Vinci objects are like script containers. They're in charge of like special effects or certain like special weaponry. So like on the map Sandtrap, the Da Vinci Easter egg would control the Guardians. They'll fire like a beam, sending out the landmines. Or on the map Heretic, they would control the grav lifts. Or inside 343 Guilty Spark himself, they control his laser beams that he fires during the final boss fights, as well as his gravity effects when he uses it to push you back. So that's what the objects do. They contain like special effects and scripts. And likewise, here we are again with the Allspark Easter egg, or Allspark Cube Easter egg. You know, so as you can see, it doesn't look anything like the Da Vinci Code objects in Halo 3. But not a lot of people are aware, but this cube, which is why I call it similar to the Da Vinci Code Easter egg in Halo 3, this cube also contains scripts and effects for the Covenant ships. During the mission, these ships will appear, and then they will start glassing the city beneath them. And these cubes are what contains the scripts and the effects for those Covenant glassing beams. Just like in Halo 3, when Guilty Spark fires his beams at you, and so on. It's just in the Halo Reach engine, you know, it's rendered differently, but the function is completely the same. So yeah, I mean, it has a slight texture to it, but that's about all there is to it. And this cube can be found in all the Covenant ships on, well, there's only one other ship on this mission, but if you were to fly right over to it, you would be able to see it as well. But before we get to that, just get a slightly closer up look. Actually, no, we'll just fly right to it. But anyways, as you saw earlier, the cube looks very similar to the Allspark cube from Transformers. So at the time, people called it that. I don't think people really knew what it did at the time. So this could be another mystery solved video, but I don't know, like, if people knew what it was. But that is what the cubes do. So I guess you can kind of say mystery solved and revisited. But you know, if you already knew, then you know, that's great. If not, then I hope this answers a lot of questions years after Halo Reach came out. But yeah, the other Covenant cruiser here, it also has the exact same cube in it, so as both of them also fire glassing beams down during the mission. So let's take a quick look at it. And it's somewhere right underneath. This Pelican's a little hard to control. There it is. See, same exact cube. I don't think it's actually like meant to be like a Transformers reference or anything. I think it's just you know, just the way the Halo Reach engine renders it. And yeah. Now a lot of times when I do revisits for these older Halo games, people do ask which console I'm on. In this particular case, I am filming this on the Xbox One, but it doesn't matter. The point of these revisits is to show that these glitches or Easter eggs still work on both the 360 and the Xbox One. And sometimes I'll do a revisit on the Xbox One version where it doesn't work anymore, and in that case I will specify that it's only on the Xbox One. But to answer your questions, for all those that keep asking, most of my revisits will work on both the Xbox One and Xbox 360 regardless, so don't worry. You're free to attempt it as many times as you want on either platform. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and since we're already out here, you can fly your Pelican or Phantom out of the map pretty far and explore around. It's pretty cool getting on the map, so you know, feel free to do that. We're not going to do that here because the video will be way too long, but maybe another time. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.